to see the vaccine war by Vivek. COVID damaged our economy, infrastructure, and healthcare system. I was expecting something like the movie 2018, the Malayalam movie which showed how Kerala overcome the flood of 2018. I expected the film to ask important questions about how the government and the Serum Institute of India delivered the Covaxin vaccine to the world. I thought it might highlight India's successful nationwide vaccination effort which set a world record. However, the vaccine war seemed to be something else. The movie's villain is not COVID, but a particular group of people who ask questions to the government. Agnihotri doesn't value facts. He appears to have selectively presented facts in the movie to match his narrative. There are at least 4 significant lies on which the vaccine war is based on. And I feel it's crucial to discuss these lies. Before watching the vaccine war, it's essential to understand some facts so you can assess whether the movie is based on truth or not. Do you really know who developed the vaccine? In the movie, ICMR and NIV identified and isolated the virus. They conducted animal trials and in the final phase of human trials involved a private company, Bharat Biotech. The vaccine was mass produced and administered to the people. According to the movie, international conspiracy, WHO did not approve India's vaccine and anti-national media questioned the credibility of the vaccine. Scientists from ICMR and the National Institute of Virology defended against these allegations. The central theme of the vaccine war is how the vaccine made by our government scientists was rejected by anti-nationals and left-leaning media, claiming India couldn't do it.
India can't do it.
But my problem is actually the vaccine was not made by ICMR and NIV. So how can it be a matter of contempt to our scientists? There was no technology transfer from the Indian Council of Medical Research and National Institute of Virology. Bharat Biotech claims Covaxin was made by them and not by the government scientists. I don't understand why Vivek Agnihotri is lying. The National Institute of Virology isolated the virus, which is crucial for making an antidote or vaccine. The film suggests Bharat Biotech entered manufacturing at the last moment and portrays India scientists being insulted. The fact is that a private company, Bharat Biotech, made Covaxin and not Indian scientists. So the question is about Bharat Biotech, not ICMR or our top scientists and virologists. Yet 70% of the movie is based on this lie. Bharat Biotech, of course, it faced controversy because its application for Covaxin regulatory approval in December 2020 lacked basic efficacy data. Additionally, participants in the Covaxin clinical trial in Bhopal complained that they were not informed about being part of an experiment. They believed it was a vaccination drive and don't consent to being used as guinea pigs. The WHO also rejected the Covaxin because Covaxin failed its 4-step verification process: manufacturer acceptance, expression of interest, a pre-submission meeting, acceptance of a dossier for review. Bharat Biotech vaccine failed in the first step itself and was rejected. Now, it's up to you to decide whether Bharat Biotech made a mistake or there was a conspiracy. Brazil government suspended a $320 million deal with Bharat Biotech for Covaxin because they omitted key manufacturing steps. These problems were raised in the media, in the movie, which portrays it as a conspiracy against ICMR and our scientists. I don't know, why do we adopt a victimization philosophy here? If we have done something wrong, we should introspect rather than call it a conspiracy. But why did Vivek Agnihotri lie? Why did he try to hide Bharat Biotech's role? Why did he make our Indian scientists play the victim card? I don't know. Now, let's discuss another villain in the movie. Rohini from the Daily Wire. She is the real villain in the movie. In the movie, the Modi government is entirely helpless, a victim of an international conspiracy. Rohini from the Daily Wire is portrayed having a toolkit of foreign companies and wanting the government to rely on international vaccines and make the country helpless and submissive to foreigners. This is how journalists are portrayed in the movie. The movie's plot is about how nationalism triumphs and the Daily Wire's Western bias loses. I wonder in real life how much press is still there to question And which media is disrespecting our scientists and claims India can do it? I don't know. The film's narrative suggests that asking question is against our country's development and progress. But who needs the truth? Just like the Kerala story and Kashmir files, this movie also will find takers. Indian vaccine versus foreign vaccine. Here the villain is WHO, which appears to want India to submit to foreign vaccines. Serum Institute of India produced AstraZeneca called Covaxin at a very low cost, vaccinating the entire country and sending vaccines to over 100 countries. But in the movie, foreign vaccine companies are trying to suppress us. They are working against India. And as I said, this narrative may sold out. The movie portrays foreign vaccine companies as the ones trying to suppress us, working against India. This narrative will find more takers. Line number 4. According to the movie, the government was ready from the day one. India was closely monitoring the virus spread in China. But in reality, our initial response was very slow and actions were taken very late. In the movie, Prime Minister is like science must win and only science will be followed. But during COVID, BJP ministers were like drink cow urine, bath in gobar and puppet to get rid of COVID. If we had displayed such a vigilance earlier, the tragic sight of bodies floating in the Ganga could have been prevented. The Delta wave comes and goes in the movie. According to Agnihotri, there was nothing special about the Delta wave. But actually, during Delta wave, people die like insects. But it is completely ignored in the movie. The film misses addressing key aspects like the impact of low COVID, lasting effects of vaccines, and improvement in the healthcare system. It missed the opportunity to investigate the origins of the virus. The film highlights women's contribution in the fight against COVID-19. The struggles of scientists and doctors are portrayed very well, but the film could have depicted the issues like mistreatment of people, oxygen shortage, and government inaction more effectively. But conspiracy theories might attract more audience, potentially leading the movie to make substantial earnings. Let's see. Be cool, stay safe, and thanks for watching.
And grief. At this crematorium, new funeral platforms have had to be built overnight because of numbers they've never had to handle before.